Hello, good day, and welcome to Lena Media TV News. I am Victoria, broadcasting from Canada, and these are the top stories. African Union endorses EAC force deployment to Dr. Congo. Junta releases 4 anti-graft committee members. Lack of rains in Horn of Africa affect 20 million. Bringing you this in detail after the short break. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back from that short break. Now, news in detail. African Union endorses EAC force deployment to Dr. Congo. The African Union has endorsed the decision by East African community leaders to deploy a regional force to restore peace and stability in Eastern Dr. Congo. In a statement on Tuesday, AU Commission Chairperson Moussa Faki Mahamat commended the leaders for their common effort in finding a sustainable solution to the situation in Eastern Doctor and the Great Lake region as a whole. Moving on to the next story, Junta releases 4 anti-graft committee members. Khartoum Sudanese authorities released 4 members of the suspended Empowerment Removal Committee from Soba prison in Khartoum yesterday, including Zakaria Hamza, who was detained for 3 months. This follows a pledge last week by the head of the ruling junta, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, to review the state of emergency and release political detainees within days to prepare the atmospheres for dialogue. 25 leaders of resistance committees who were detained during the protests against the military coup were released at the weekend. On February 9th, authorities detained 3 members of Sudan ERC following a breach trust reported against them by the Ministry of Finance. The ERC leader Waji Salah, an outspoken voice and supporter of the dismantlement of the Al-Stan al-Bashir regime, was detained alongside former Minister of Cabinet Affairs Gayland Omar Yusuf. Also among the detained was the Secretary General of the ERC Tayyam Osman Yusuf. Their release was confirmed by the lawyer Rehab Mubarak, a member of the defense team, in an interview with the Sudan Today program on radio. This was followed up February 13th with the detention of Mohammed El Faki, a former member of the Sudan Sovereignty Council and the alternate head of the ERC, as well as Maj Awad Keran, another member of the ERC. Talha Osman Ishaq was held by a joint force of police and security agents in central Khartoum on February 19th, while Babakar Fasha, member of the ERC, member of the Executive Office of the Forces for Freedom and Change and President of the Federal Assembly, was detained in March. The campaign of detention prompted a chorus of condemnation locally and internationally. A joint statement by the Sudan Troika, Norway, the United Kingdom, and the USA, Canada, Switzerland, and the European Union following the February 9th arrest pointed out that these troubling actions are part of a recent pattern of arrest and detention of civil society activists, journalists, and humanitarian workers occurring throughout Sudan this last week. Moving on to the last story, lack of rains in Horn of Africa affect 20 million. According to UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, more than 6 million people in the Horn are feeling the impact of the drought. It says more than 750,000 have left their homes in search of pasture. In even more dead news, UNA Chief Martin Griffiths said 2 million children in the Horn are at risk of starving to death. 8 agencies trying to help hungry people in northern Ethiopia have been hampered by the region's volatile security situations. Charles, a spokesperson, said the problem is especially acute in the Tigray region. A poor start to the rainy season has heightened fears the drought and its impact in the Horn will get worse. Humanitarian agencies says that even if good rains arrive, they cannot and are not ready to reserve the suffering from the drought as caused million people to perish. This is where I end the news on Alena Media TV. I am Victoria and thanks for watching.